You didn't heal, you just buried it deep enough to forget. And now you walk around wearing peace like a borrowed skin. But underneath, you're still bleeding. You laughed today, didn't you? Posted a selfie, made that joke, replied, "I'm good." But if someone touched the right wound, said the right name, showed the right memory, you'd break again, wouldn't you? Because you didn't heal, you just got better at hiding it. Healing isn't silence. It's screaming until your soul cracks, until your lungs surrender, and then finding your voice again in the echoes. But you went quiet too soon. You numbed it. With distractions, with noise, with scrolling, texting, pretending. You call it moving on. I call it emotional amnesia. Because if you really healed, why are you still afraid to be alone? Why do you still hear their voice when you try to sleep? Why do you flinch when someone loves you too deeply? Why do you still look at your reflection and wonder who's really staring back? Why do you get angry at small things as if something else is trying to claw its way out of you? You didn't heal. You went numb and called it peace. You stitched the wound with sarcasm, dressed it with fake confidence, and now you wear your trauma like a badge of honor, as if suffering made you special. But real healing is ugly. It's rage. It's crying in the dark and still showing up the next day. It's having to forgive people who never said sorry. It's choosing to breathe when your mind screams to stop. You didn't heal. You decorated your pain. You covered it with quotes and mantras and good vibes only posts. You called yourself strong but never admitted you were tired. And the world applauded. Because healing stories go viral, don't they? But what about the ones still stuck? The ones too broken to write a comeback story? They get ignored because they make healing look too real. You are not weak for still bleeding. You're human, and healing is not a destination. It's a war. I'm not here to shame you. I'm here to remind you that healing isn't a straight line. It's not a checklist. It's waking up one day thinking you're over it, and the next day shaking with memories. And that's okay. What's not okay is pretending it never happened, because every time you fake being fine, you betray the version of you who begged for help. You abandon your own truth, and deep down you feel that betrayal. Every time you're alone, every time you laugh and it feels hollow, every time you celebrate and feel undeserving, that's the wound reminding you. It's still open. You wear a smile like a mask, and each time it cracks, you call it growth. But growth without facing the root is just denial with better lighting. You want to heal? Stop lying to yourself. Sit with the pain. Talk to the silence. Bleed honestly. Healing doesn't feel good. It feels real. It's not aesthetics. It's raw. It's disgusting. It's truth. It's waking up at 3 a.m. with your heart racing, choosing not to run from it. It's hearing their name and not turning into stone. It's facing the mirror and seeing all the cracks, and still calling it your face. It's doing the work when no one claps. It's holding your own hand in the middle of the breakdown. It's walking through hell with open eyes. Stop saying I'm fine when your soul is on fire. Stop saying I moved on when you're still stuck in that one goodbye. You didn't heal. You just shut the door and hoped the fire wouldn't burn through it. But you can't outrun what lives inside you. It'll find you in the silence. It'll whisper when you're tired. And one day it will scream. So listen now, before it breaks you louder later. It will show up in your relationships, in how quickly you pull away, in how deeply you crave love and yet push it away, in how you attach and detach like a ghost, unsure of its own body. Because ghosts don't haunt houses. They haunt the people who carry them. And you, my love, are carrying an entire cemetery. Every "I'm fine" you've ever said is a gravestone. Every suppressed scream is a coffin. You don't just carry pain. You embody it. But you can choose. You can choose to feel it, to face it, to scream back. You can stop being the graveyard and start being the soil where new things grow. This isn't a message of shame. It's a wake-up call. You deserve to heal. Truly, deeply, violently if needed. But stop pretending. Because healing begins where pretending ends. You didn't heal. You just forgot how bad it hurt. And maybe it's time to remember. Not to relive it, but to finally let it go. Because when the pain is faced, it loses its power. And in that moment, for the first time, healing actually begins. Remember, the wound doesn't heal when it's forgotten. It heals when it's understood.